aviators, prepare for takeoff! My name is Patrick, Pilot Patrick, and welcome on board of my YouTube channel. I have a really special guest today, and it is Dimi!
Hello everybody!
She's a former colleague of mine and a really good friend, and she visits Berlin, and I came up with the idea to do a spontaneous video today. And I got to know Dimi during my time as a private jet pilot. That's how my aviation career started. And we used to work for the same company. I was flying the jet and she was in charge of the cabin. She was working as a flight attendant or private jet flight attendant.
Exactly.
I really missed my time with you.
Oh, me too.
It was always nice flying with her.
Always fun.
And we flew this nice mid-size private jet in the business aviation, mostly in Europe, but now Dimi flies international. In one of my first videos here on YouTube, I already promised you to do a video interviewing a flight attendant. So finally, here it is. And that's why I have Dimi here today. She is an expert and she's gonna share her story, how she became a flight attendant, and I have some really great questions regarding the job. And as well, she's gonna give you some tips how to become a flight attendant. On my Instagram channel, I receive a lot of comments saying, wow, you're such a great inspiration, that I want to start in the aviation industry as well. I think you probably receive about the same comments.
Yes, of course.
Actually, Dimi's also on Instagram, of course. Fly Healthy Dimi. Check it out. I link her in the description below.
Thank you very much.
So we already know Dimi is a private jet flight attendant, also known as corporate flight attendant. But tell my aviators a little bit about yourself.
So hello everybody again. My name is Dimitra. I'm Greek. I was born in Germany and I'm working already since 5 years in private jets. So I already started directly into the business jet aviation. Never used to work in a regular airline. So I think you can definitely ask me a few questions so that we can help your aviators.
So Dimi, tell my aviators a little bit of your job as a corporate flight attendant, because it's a lot different to let's say a flight attendant of a major airline.
Yes, exactly. It's a big difference. So first of all, you have to imagine I'm a flight attendant on a private jet. It's not on a regular airline, as you already said. The private jet is owned or chartered by one person or up to 13, 15 people. So sometimes it's a family, sometimes it's only one person, like business trip, you know, they have to do, and we have to provide the best catering for them. We have to arrange the menu to make the flight like as comfortable as we can.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you're the only one most of the time on board.
Exactly. I'm the only one, always with 2 pilots or sometimes 3 when we are flying enlarged.
Yeah,
So.
and imagine she's flying this super nice private jet. Maybe you have seen my video regarding the business aviation already. It is really luxurious. You have even beds on board. The catering is always super nice. I know it from my time. I was happy when there was some leftovers. And she's now flying international, so that's really fancy. You're like flying one day to Shanghai and maybe the next day to New York. So you have some really awesome destinations. So
Exactly.
now coming from that point to the next question, what is for you the reason why you fly or why you became a flight attendant?
Okay, wow, this is a very good question. So, I mean, there are too many reasons. I think you can really understand this. It starts from seeing sunsets and sunrises while flying. This is one of the most beautiful situations, yeah? And then discovering the world, discovering cultures, discovering the local food. I'm a food lover, let's say it like this. But as I already said, there are too many reasons. So what is your reason why you like to fly? So let us know and comment below.
Big advantage of being a flight crew of a corporate jet is that you have lots of layovers at different locations, so you get to spend some time at a different destination. You're not flying home every time.
Yeah, let's say it like this, it depends. Sometimes we have like 1 week in the Caribbean. Yeah, and then we have like, it's like...
I wish I had this.
Yeah, but we have also weeks we are flying every single day.
Yeah, this can be tiring.
Exactly. So it depends on the passenger. Always.
Yeah. Speaking of tiring, I get this question a lot of times. Do you have, because you're flying international, do you have a good tip against jet lag?
Yeah, I really try to avoid the jet lag or to get into the new time zone as soon as possible. So for example, when you're entering the airplane, start already eating like the new time zone.
Or you can set your watch already
yes,
to the
exactly, set the watch, yeah, exactly. Or for example, having a power nap and after 15 minutes, the alarm is already ringing on your phone, yeah, but this is like, yeah, this is a real power nap. Or meditating is also
gives you a little bit of energy. So Dimi already mentioned some aspects what she likes about flying. So now is my question, is there anything with this job, because it is sometimes quite glamorous when you think you get paid for traveling. Is there something what you don't like as a corporate flight attendant?
I mean, of course, every job has its positive and its negative sides, yeah.
True.
I have to say that luckily my job has many positive sides, but of course there are negative sides as well. For example, when you're missing special events or birthdays from your friends or from family members and you have to be abroad and you wanted to be at home, you know, but yeah.
The positive sides are a lot more than the negative. The same with my job as well.
Luckily.
Yeah. I remember during my time as a private jet pilot, everyone was asking, who are you flying? Who is on board? They were always really curious, and I flew top VIPs, I can say, from sports, singers, politicians. I had really famous people on board. And now, Dimi, can you tell us who have you flown, like famous person on board?
So I have to say that because of discretion reasons, it's no, I cannot tell you, unfortunately. I'm very sorry. But of course,
same with me.
Same with you, yeah, of course. No, we are not allowed talking about the people or the passengers on board, of course, because yeah, they're paying for discretion as well.
But maybe you can share a funny story you had on board with passengers. You don't have to say names, but maybe you have a good story to tell.
Yeah, one funny story was maybe I was flying with a very famous boy group and we made a South America tour. So we flew 3 weeks together from place to place and visited all the countries in South America. And one of those guys was standing all the time in the galley next to me. So I was preparing the plates and he was standing next to me and I was like,
what are you doing there?
Yeah, I'm working, you know. Yeah, and he was standing next to me and of course, he wanted to go on a date with me and I was like, no, because yeah, you never know how, yeah, it's
she's now the girlfriend of him. No, she's not.
I'm not. No, but yeah, it's sometimes a little bit difficult to say no, of course, but you have to, because in this job, it's very unprofessional saying, of course, we can go on a date, you know.
Yeah. So now we had a funny story on board of a private jet, but did you have an emergency situation on board before?
Yes, unfortunately, yes. I had one time a situation, but it was not with a passenger, it was with a pilot. Yeah, so, yeah. So he
not with me.
No,
so
not with
not
you.
With me.
No, you know, it was a ferry flight. A ferry flight is a flight without passengers, and we were flying from, I can't remember, I think it was Dubai to Geneva. Anyway, I was sleeping because it was night, and suddenly the captain was ringing or was switching on and off the seatbelt signs to wake me up, and he was screaming, Dimi, Dimi! Yeah. I woke up, I woke up and was looking at the galley, and on the ground there was lying the co-pilot, and he was unconscious. So,
really?
Yeah.
Why was he unconscious, do you know?
Yeah, it was because of food poisoning. So I was running to him and yeah, he had to throw up and so he woke up. Thank God.
And
so
he's still fine.
He's still fine.
And you made a safe landing.
Exactly.
But was he able to continue flying or was he?
No, he was unable to fly. Yeah, it was really, it was crazy. Wow. But I took care of him. I brought him to the sofa. So we have a sofa on board and he was lying down there. I gave him portable oxygen, prepared some tea.
And that's actually what we train in the simulator as well. So when we fly in the simulator, do the training, we actually simulate an unconscious pilot. Yes. Usually it's the captain, so as a co-pilot you are in charge for the whole flight. And of course if you have additional crew, you take them in the cockpit and support the pilot for the flight, example, read checklists or do maybe
Exactly.
ATC communications or something like this.
Yeah.
But
I remember that I read the
thanks, God.
checklist with the captain as
So
well.
she's already a pilot.
Yeah.
Demi the pilot. But luckily everything went safe. That's really important.
Yes, thank God.
We are traveling so much, and I have favorite travel destinations. So my favorite destination, of course, is home in Berlin. Then I have Barcelona, which I really like. I love Lisbon.
I agree.
I also love LA. LA is a cool city. But what about your 3 top travel destinations everyone has to see at least once?
Has to see at least once. Okay.
Besides your home country.
I just wanted to
Greece,
say
of course.
Greece.
Beautiful country.
Greece, of
but
course.
besides that.
Exactly. Okay, besides that, I really love Amsterdam. So this city in the Netherlands is really, I love this. The second town is Rio de Janeiro. Rio, Copacabana.
I'm actually going in February.
Really?
To
Oh
Brazil.
my God, I'm jealous.
Yes, I haven't been there, and I always wanted to go there, so that's on my bucket list.
It's very nice.
So Rio, and next to Rio?
Next to Rio, I'm enjoying Berlin. So that's why I'm here again.
Really nice favorite travel destinations. What is your favorite travel destination? Let me know, comment below. And how did you become a flight attendant in the first place?
So, as I already said, I started flying 5 years ago, and I used to work in a restaurant. So it was a little bit luck, it was a little bit being on the right time, in the right situation, on the right place, you know. And yeah, some colleagues of mine, they told me like, because I applied at another airline, I always want to become a flight attendant. And I applied at another airline, but one of my boss said, no, you are not working in the airline, you have to work in private jets. And I was like, what, private jets? What is a private jet, you know?
My jet?
Your jet, exactly. Yeah, and then I had the chance to apply in a special company in Switzerland. And they gave me the chance to start flying as a corporate flight attendant.
Demi, thanks for sharing your story how you became a flight attendant. I already shared my story how I became a pilot, and I shared also my tips how to become a pilot. Now, Demi, as I promised to you, give us some tips how to become a flight attendant.
Well, first of all, you have to check where do you want to apply. So do you want to become a corporate flight attendant like me in a private jet, or do you want to be a flight attendant on a regular airline? So go on the homepage, check out what are the requirements if they are searching flight attendants at the moment. Give them a phone call, try to find out a contact person where you really can write the application with exactly this name, you know.
Personalize. That's really
Exactly, personalize this and go to the photographer. Do a full body shooting, not only portrait because we always need pictures full body. You have to have a neat look, friendly appearance, a professional appearance, and not too overdressed, and you know, try to stay natural. And of course it is an advantage when you you have to know about food and beverages, you know, about luxury food and high qualitative food when you want to work in a private jet as a corporate flight attendant.
When you have the application, you know, it's a personal interview. How should you be at the interview when they actually invite you for that?
So I think a good outfit is a smart casual outfit, so not too overdressed but businesslike. And don't put too much makeup on your face, and you know, try to stay natural, authentic, friendly, professional.
Really well said. Thank you so much, Demi, for your time. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
I hope you enjoyed the answers. It was a lot of fun, and I really miss our time flying a private jet.
Me too.
So what about you? Would you like to become a flight attendant or a pilot? Let us know and comment below. And don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. As always, safe travels and happy landings. Your pilot Patrick.
Bye bye.
And on my Instagram channel, and probably also on Demi's Instagram channel, and on my Instagram, Demi, she's...
Sorry.
Das war gut, sorry, ich hab's zu schnell gemacht. Flight attendant.
Yeah, 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 but yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. No.